Happy New Year! Julia Hartstein here, Pilates instructor trained by Romano Krasnowska and Sharon Mejia Santo. I wanted to check in with you and see how you're doing and feeling. I had two new clients come into mat classes this week because of the holidays. They were, visiting family and their family brought them into the classes. And, excuse me, I'm still nursing my cough. They were, they had injuries. They'd never done Pilates before. One was a little bit younger than the other. One was a daughter-in-law. One was a friend probably around the same age as the person who brought them in. So they were a little older than the daughter-in-law. And, they had injuries, never done Pilates before, kind of came in, I have pain. And one of them, the daughter-in-law, as a matter of fact, had bad back pain, had been going to doctors. And she said, oh, I have back pain. Sometimes it bothers my knee and the spot right here. I'm like, oh, a lot of times the lower back has tightness and it'll bother our knees, but when we stretch it out, it makes it better. And she's just like, nobody's ever said that to me before. And I'm thinking, you went to a whole bunch of doctors, they checked you out, nothing's wrong, nobody said that. In my head, I'm thinking that, I didn't really. So I'm like, okay, don't worry, I showed her the class. By the time both of this one woman, but the other woman as well, which I'll explain, popped out, they were like, yay, let's go. They were so happy. It was two different people. Their bodies had just completely changed. One mat class, mostly like beginner, intermediate stuff. I mean, they did intermediate stuff. I didn't give like a full strong intermediate class. I wanted to break it down a little bit because everybody's bodies were bothering them. They were standing a lot, cooking, all the type of things that we do that are stressful during the holidays. The other woman, I just found out today speaking to a client, she's been going through, a really hard time herself. I don't want to get into too much of what that is. But her lower back tends to bother her, both her knees. Again, I explained the same thing about the tightness in the lower back. I'm like, the more you do this, the better you'll feel. But by the time, and again came in, she was kind of like, she wanted to be gung-ho about it, but you could tell she was in a little bit of pain. Time she left the class, she rounded up and got up and was bouncing around. And I want people to know, you see a lot of stuff online that's advanced, right? You have teachers showing you all the stuff that they've worked on, that's amazing. And some of it's not even classical Pilates, right? Still good work and advanced work nonetheless, but you're not seeing how they got there. And hopefully a little bit within my series on YouTube, you'll get to see that a little bit with me, right? Because I can do the advanced work, but in all fairness, because of my own life circumstances and what's happened with my body and trying to work out, I've had to work back up myself. So you'll get to see my body change as well, and hopefully that will be helpful and inspiring to you. People don't realize Pilates taught, for injuries and ailments. I'm amazing at teaching that. I'm amazing at teaching all, of course. But I want people to realize I love working with those clients. And if you have any injuries or ailments, I would love to hear from you. Reach out to my email, julia@clinginggracepilates.com. I would love to answer your questions and hope all is well. Happy New Year blessings. Love you. Bye.